El Niño and La Niña are extreme phases in the fluctuating conditions of atmospheric wind and sea level temperatures that occur naturally in the tropical Pacific. But these extremes have far-reaching impacts which can cause drought and heat waves as far away as continental Europe. Under less extreme conditions, the easterly trade winds push the warmer surface waters towards the west. This makes the sea level slope upwards towards the west. Cold water rushes in from the deep ocean, traveling upwards along the continental shelf to take the place of the warm water. This upwelling is rich in nutrients, the phytoplankton and zooplankton, which support a rich diversity of marine life and create some of the richest fishing grounds on the planet. In a normal year, the easterly trade winds carry excess water vapor, which brings rain to tropical Australia. La Niña is an extreme phase of this normal condition. During La Niña years, the easterly trade winds are particularly strong, creating a much steeper sea level slope from east to west. The cold, nutrient-rich upwelling is even stronger than normal. Phytoplankton blooms cause population explosions of anchovies and all the marine animals dependent on them for food supply. It's a particularly good time for the fishermen off the coast of Peru. But the high pressure over South America deepens, bringing drought for their compatriots in the hinterland. The strong easterlies bring heavier rainfalls and monsoonal conditions to tropical Australia. But in very strong La Niña years, excessive rain can cause flooding and devastating cyclones, as it did in Queensland in January 2011. The opposite happens during the El Niño phase of the oscillation. The strong coupling between the atmosphere and the ocean in the tropics give rise to the El Niño phenomenon. The trade winds weaken and the warm tropical waters extend eastward. The sea level drops in the west and rises in the east, creating a much flatter sea level slope. The upwelling along the continental shelf of South America dissipates, and there is a dramatic reduction in the productivity of the ocean. The marine populations that flourished during La Niña now crash. Rain that would normally fall over tropical Australia now falls over the ocean, causing drought conditions. The shifting rain pattern further weakens the winds, which entrenches the El Niño pattern even more. There is now more rainfall over continental South America, and very strong El Niño years can bring heavy flooding to this continent. This phenomenon warns us of another potential consequence of climate change. If average temperatures move above 3 degrees Celsius, the El Niño pattern may be permanently established.